Hi friends, it's Kathleen the Voice Witch, and today I'm going to show you a really lovely meditation to connect heart chakra and throat chakra. So I'll tell you a little bit about why I came up with this meditation and what it's done for me incorporating it into my own practice. Is I have struggled for many years with debilitating stage fright, as well as a fear of public speaking, and honestly a general inability or a fear to communicate to others, and this fear of saying the wrong thing. So questioning myself, not being sure what to say, right? That's all deeply connected to the throat chakra, right? So as a singer, as a voice teacher, I've been working on my throat chakra for many years now. So this meditation has to do with when I finally started to understand that part of my stage fright, part of my fear of communication really had to do with the fact that what I was communicating, I was singing, I was speaking from a place of ego, right? However you understand that to mean by ego. What I mean is, if we're talking about our higher self, our spirit self, and then the ego, which I don't see as a bad thing, but just as more of a place of need for validation, right? So if I am singing from a place of need, a need for validation, a place of that my worth as a human being depends on how what I say or what I sing is perceived or taken from the person who hears it, then that doesn't really leave me much to go on. And then if it is taken the wrong way, or if somebody doesn't like my voice, then because I staked my self-worth on that, it's going to be a blow to my self-worth. But if my self-worth is already deeply just connected to who I am, that my voice does not determine my self-worth. What I say has nothing to do with my self-worth. I am worthy just being alive. I am a worthy being, just who I am. Therefore, what I say, what I sing, what I communicate, then really where is it stemming from? And I started to realize that what I want everything that I say and that I sing to come from my heart, to come from pure love, this intention of pure love, loving the person that I'm communicating to, loving myself, loving my higher power, whatever you believe in, loving the earth, loving being alive, and that love is what keeps sustaining. And so then it doesn't matter, based on what I say or what I sing, whether somebody likes my voice or whether somebody understands what I have to say. Now, when it's coming from this pure intention of love, more likely than not, people will understand what I'm saying. But if they don't, that's okay. They are still worthy. They are still fine. I am still worthy. But it coming from that place of love allows so many more infinite possibilities in this, if that makes sense, in being able to communicate with each other, right? So that really helped with diminishing nerves, with getting rid of stage fright, because stage fright for me really came from this place of how I performed in that concert, in that audition, would determine my worth. But no. I am worthy no matter what. And then I'm just showing up to sing or to speak or to whatnot. And then I forgot where I was going with this. And so there's no need to be afraid. Sure, there's going to still be butterflies and nerves because I care about it, because I love what I'm doing. I'm passionate about this. But if I hit a wrong note, or if I say one wrong word, it's not going to ruin me. And so it makes it much more pleasant for me to be able to perform. So on that note, let's go to the meditation. I'm going to start us off with a beautiful visual. So we're gonna, if you feel comfortable in a seated position, in a comfortable seated position, or if you feel more comfortable lying down or standing, pacing, whatever you want to do, as long as you feel comfortable and safe in your body. And I will guide us through this beautiful visual meditation that I have learned from different healers and different teachers, and kind of brought it all together into this culmination of my own meditation. And then we're going to go into sound. So I'm going to offer some affirmations first, which you can follow along with. You can speak them out loud. You can think them in your head. You can just listen and let the sound and the vibration just wash over you. I'm going to play with my singing bowls today. One for the heart, one for the throat. And then we're going to finish off with beautiful mantras. And a mantra is just a syllable or a word or a sound or a group of words that are supposed to invoke transformation. And in Sanskrit, the mantra for heart is yam, Y-A-M, yam. And for throat, hum, H-A-M, hum. So again, I will be singing these beautiful words, these beautiful mantras, and you can follow along, or you can think it in your head, or you can just let the sound wash over you. So let's begin. If you can find yourself in a comfortable position, whether you're seated on the floor, cross-legged, or if you want to lie down, wherever you feel most comfortable. You can close your eyes with me if you'd like, and start to come back to you. Come home. Come back. Come to you. And breathe. And just start becoming aware of your breath. Have you considered your breath today? Does it feel shallow in your chest? Does it feel deep? No need to change it just yet, just observe it. And then perhaps after observing it, you can start to deepen your breath. Perhaps bringing one hand on your lower belly. And feeling your belly expand as you inhale. And as it comes back in as you exhale. No need to push your belly out, just letting it spill open. Inhale. I invite you to find an ujjayi breath if that's in your practice. If it's not, you can play with it if you'd like, or just breathe normally. Ujjayi breath is that breath that sounds like Darth Vader. It's oceanic breathing, almost like you are trying to fog up a window, but with your mouth still closed. You can probably hear me doing it. And just continue breathing. your next inhale, can you ever so slightly start to bring your chin down to meet your chest? No need to force it, nothing too crazy. Just an ever so slight tuck of the chin. And at the same time, can you bring your shoulders up, around and back? Start to bring your chest up to meet your chin. Again, if it feels really tight in the back of your neck, you don't have to go too far. We're really just connecting the energies, the subtle energy from the heart to the throat, starting to allow them to come together, to merge, and continue breathing. And one more deep breath. You can bring your head back up. Maybe make a little smile, even if you're not quite feeling it today. But even just the act of smiling can uplift your mood. And honestly, if you're really not feeling it today, you can just scowl. That's honest too. Right? That's throat chakra. Now we're going to take a deep inhale and we're going to just release some energy. We're going to do a couple lion's breaths. If you don't know what that is, it's just this beautiful facial expression we're going to make. So we're going to inhale through our nose. Let it sink into the belly, and we're going to exhale, stick out your tongue, and as if you're trying to fog up that window. Stunning, right? Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. You could even make some sound out while you do it. Inhale. Release that sound. And now you're probably thinking, who is this crazy lady that I decided to watch on YouTube today? Well, I never said I wasn't crazy. Secondly, everything that I do, I wouldn't do if it didn't work. Haha. So, might as well try it today, right? Or you can follow along and watch and laugh. I'm cool with that too. So go back to breath. Go back home. Go back to you. Perhaps with that smile on your face. Can you start to become aware of your heart space? Perhaps see it in your mind's eye. Can you visualize where it is in your body? You could put your hand on it if that helps. Continue breathing. Could you almost imagine as if somebody turned on a light bulb inside your heart and it started to become bright with this beautiful light? Any color that resonates with you. Could be this beautiful bright white light. Or because the heart chakra is connected to the color green, it could be maybe this beautiful brilliant green color. And breathe. Becoming aware of your heart space. Just bringing your attention to your heart, perhaps thanking your heart for beating for you day in and day out, sending fresh oxygenated blood to all parts of your body. How magical is that? Well, it's magical to me. And if it feels good to you, you can Repeat these affirmations with me, or you can find your own, or just listen. Let it wash over you. I am the physical manifestation of love. I am pure love. I choose love. I choose a life based in love. I love and I am loved. I am safe to love. Now can you also start to become aware of your throat space? That same quality. Just firstly seeing it in your mind's eye, perhaps. Maybe moan out a little sound, just to play with them. Thank them for what they do for you all day. Just a nice little one more. Just like we did with the heart. You start to imagine that a light bulb was turned on in your throat area. Your voice box, your larynx, the vocal cords, everything just turned on brightly and brilliantly. And breathe. I am safe to speak my truth. I speak my truth. I live my truth. I communicate my truth. I am honest with myself, with others. I live honestly. I communicate freely. I am safe to be heard. I choose to be heard. I am safe to make sound, to be seen, to be heard. And breathe. Now, could you start to hold the intention of both your heart and your throat at the same time? If that feels difficult to you, you could put one hand on your heart, one hand on your throat. And you can just simply hold a very subtle awareness of the two. Perhaps if you are able to hold an intention on this heart lit up from the inside in the brilliant light of the throat. And the energy within both gets stronger, more palpable, more tangible. Brilliant. And the energy starts to grow and become so strong that it has to go somewhere. And so you start seeing this energy flow of this bright light coming from the heart, like an infinity sign or like a figure 8 coming up through the throat and back down through the heart. It's hard to imagine. You could see me making the shape from my heart to my throat. You become aware of this energy flow. Beautiful bright light of energy flowing from heart up to throat, back down into the heart. And the energy becomes stronger and the flow moves faster. Perhaps the light gets brighter, more brilliant. It starts flowing so quickly that you can't even see the flow anymore. It's just this beautiful figure 8 of bright light. And breathe. Everything I say stems directly from my heart. All that I say, all that I sing comes from the heart. All that I communicate comes directly from my heart, which in turn comes directly from my higher power or my higher self. I am the physical manifestation of love, and therefore all that I communicate is a manifestation of that love. Continue holding your intention on both spaces, breathing. I speak love. I sing love. All that I communicate stems from love, from the intention of love. And breathe. You may join me with the yam if you'd like. Once more. All that I communicate comes from this pure intention. I am clear in what I communicate. My intentions are pure. I am worthy of love, always. My worth does not depend on what or how I communicate. Once more. Let's take one more deep breath together with the lion's breath out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, lion's breath. Let's do one more big one with sound out, if that feels comfortable to you. Inhale through your nose. And one more hum. Love up on those vocal cords. Let that go. Come back into the room. Thank you so much for joining me today, for following along with this meditation, and I am so excited for what this might bring up in your life. Just know that it could bring up a multitude of things like it did for me. So you don't know, something can come up today or next week or in the next couple of months you see something shift, especially if you set this intention of perhaps doing this a couple days a week, or if you do your own little meditation, connecting your heart with your throat, you might find things coming up like, oh wow, that was easy to speak my truth there, where usually I felt the need to lie to my boss about that or something, or oh, that audition went very, shockingly very well. I didn't feel nervous. You never know. But also know that because we are unearthing some major stuff here based on self-worth and validation and things, that it could bring up some stuff that you're not expecting to the surface. So also know that. Like, oh, why did I lie there? Where did that come from? Or, oh my gosh, my voice is and just know that it's all beautiful. It's all part of the process. These are all things that came up for me. But the process is so beautiful and so worth it. And it's all just coming up to the surface to release, so that you find a new level of honesty and authenticity in your ability to speak to people, but also in your ability to sing as well. And yeah, I'll just leave you with that. Feel free to subscribe for more meditations, more vocal exercises, more tapping into your throat chakra, more freeing your throat chakra. And please feel free to comment if anything comes up for you, if you have any questions at all. If you want to talk about why are you so crazy, I'll freely explain why. Because normal is boring. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope that you are loud and proud and let yourself be heard today. Okay? Thanks, guys.